First of all, I got a Czech military surplus bag. It's the M85. And it is covered in vinyl. Don't know if you can see that. Which is why I wanted to get it, because it has it's a great capacity for a good day pack, haversack. Just what I need for a day like today, coming to the river. It's got flaps that you can buckle together to help keep things water resistant, and in the flaps you actually have pockets, which is where I kept this camera today. And this one's inner, and it snaps closed. It's got a front pocket, large, and inside it's got two little pockets that you can flip this flap over. And as you can see, I have a whole bunch of junk in here. Now this is what I have recently received from Justin at Wolf Customs. I have this wonderful belt. Didn't want to wear it in because I didn't want to put my knife on and everything coming to a public park. And these little Altoids holders, and I have two. One is my little emergency kit, and I'm not going to share that with you today because I've recently used it and it needs to be replenished. And again, that's a small additional emergency pack that I carry with me. One day maybe I'll share my actual first aid emergency pack with you. But this one now holds my little stove that I created from Intense Angler, and so I want to thank him for this great idea, and today we're going to try it out. Using the Altoids can, a little grate right here, and inside I have my little fire kit. I've got some starters here, and these screw on to serve as the stand. So we'll be using that a little later. This little concoction is my homemade bug spray. It is a combination of eucalyptus oil and citronella oil, and it is in a base of witch hazel. You can find the recipe online. For something this large, I think it's about 100 drops of each oil, and then the rest you fill in with the witch hazel or another base oil if you like. It's great for things like today, out at the park, because you have to reapply it frequently, once an hour they say. Not great for deep woods in the worst of tick season, but this citronella and eucalyptus combination is good for ticks and mosquitoes. I found it effective, but again, you have to reapply it frequently. I took it on my last camping trip, and I like it because if I'm not hiking, this is great for just around the campfire without having to have all the heavy chemicals of deep woods off. And this is my new Canteen Shop canteen. Obviously this is Pathfinder Schools edition. And I got the canteen. The stove. And the cup and the top. using that a little later. One of the things I forgot to show you was this wonderful Pro Knot set of cards, I guess, with really useful and easy to follow instructions for knots. Now, back when I was a Girl Scout, I was pretty darn good with both fire and my knots. But it's been a few years, let's say, since I've been out there. Zed from Zed Outdoors turned me onto this. Thank you, Zed. So I got the full kit. You can get just the cards or the full kit that comes with a carabiner and 2 different sets of rope that you can practice with. So there's that. So my tiny little fire is going pretty well, and I will let that go a little more, add a few more pieces of wood, and get my tea started. So far, so good.
The water